This episode of Everly Heights Tales is brought to you by Envato Elements. If you're a creative like me, you don't necessarily have the time or the talent to create everything you need. With Envato Elements, you can download unlimited creative assets all in one place. Where do you think I got a lot of the sound effects in this episode? Sign up for a low-cost annual plan today at everlyheights.tv/Envato. That's ENVATO.
Previously on Infinite Tina.
You took what was mine. My life, my friends, my future. The only singular one I was given. And now I'm taking every last one of yours.
I didn't take anything from you.
I've met so many of you. With your sniveling and your whining and your smiling and your joy. You don't deserve the world you've been given, Infinite Tina. And I'll never stop until you lose every one you have.
And now the thrilling conclusion of Infinite Tina. Let's get singular.
Noslu, what do we do?
We need to close it before she can do any more damage. But be careful, she's powerful and she sure as hell hates you.
She knew she didn't have much time, so she took a breath, her hands trembling as she raised the ring Jim had given her.
Are you ready to face judgment, Tina?
I don't want to fight you.
You don't have a choice.
You will fear my name.
Nice moves, kiddo. You're a natural.
Tina didn't respond. Her focus was on the breach. The tear in reality growing stronger. She knew they were running out of time. Tina stood in the center of the now silent Chi-Chi's kitchen, her hands shaking as she pried the ring off her finger. Do you think she's gone? Like, really gone?
Gone for now, maybe. But the multiverse is vast, kiddo. All we have is possibility.
Yeah, I guess.
Enough sage wisdom. Time for burritos. You in?
Of course. Who doesn't like a good burrito?
You're gonna do fine, kiddo. Now where's the crab meat?
Ugh! Crab meat? On a burrito?
Why the hell not, right? You only live once.
Well, I don't give a good goddamn why the account is overdrafted. The point
Kid, we gotta go.
It is.
I'm training you today.
How the hell we gonna pay the phone bill?
Everything okay?
It's fine. Same as always.
You need a break. A real break. You want to shop till we drop?
Shopping? On our salary?
You're preaching to the choir, sister. But let's forget the training session for today. I'm taking you somewhere cool.
They stood in a massive, futuristic shopping mall that stretched in every direction, almost impossibly vast, with glowing signs, escalators crisscrossing in the distance, and holographic advertisements beaming down at them. Neon lights, geometric patterns, and vaporwave storefronts. This place was alive with a strange energy. Everywhere she looked, people moved in perfect symmetry.
I swear, balancing normal life with secret missions feels like Blossom trying to explain quantum physics to Joey.
No modern references. You could destroy these schmucks' entire society. Just joshing you. Anything goes in the multiverse marketplace. Take a look around, kiddo. It's a whole new world.
This place is like if Hot Topic and Spencer's had a kid that grew tentacles and infected everything it could.
Welcome to the Mall of Tomorrow, Dimension 24/7. It's got everything. Vintage vinyl stores, arcade games, and food courts that serve every decade's greatest slop.
This is a mall?
Not just any mall. This is where time goes to get lost. Everything from every era exists here all at once. We've got stuff from the 70s, 80s, 90s, even a few shops from the future. Oh, look, there's a Tesla dealership. Because, who wouldn't want to impulse buy a $60,000 electric lemon while shopping for shoes?
Electric lemons? Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Cool. This whole joint is rad. Well, come on, I'll show you around.
Is synchronized shopping a thing here?
She asked as they passed a group of shoppers, walking in perfect unison.
Malls have always been strange. This one just leans into it.
Popcorn, hot dogs, Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future.
Feel like a snack?
Let's keep exploring.
As they wandered deeper into the mall, Tina couldn't help but notice how, weird the shoppers were. Sure, they looked like regular people, but there was something off. A group of teens passed by, each of them in perfect sync, as they walked toward a store called Edgy Threads, its neon sign flashing with slogans like
"Dare to be different"
and
"Express your rebellion."
Racks of flannel shirts, carefully distressed jeans, and combat boots were displayed with price tags that looked suspiciously high for something that was supposed to be anti-establishment.
Hey, you nerds going to hit up Edgy Threads? It's pretty rad in there, all about down with the system and stuff.
You're shopping at a chain store in a mall to take down the system?
Totally. This shirt was only like $99.99. Says Anarchy sold separately. Pretty fly, right?
$100 for a rebellion? Guess Anarchy isn't as affordable as it used to be.
But it came with a free slap bracelet.
You know you're kinda missing the point, right?
Huh. You should totally check out the food court too. They've got like the best tofu nuggets. Way healthier than that processed McDonald's garbage.
Tina shook her head as they passed another store where a mannequin wearing an "I hate malls" t-shirt was posed next to a sales sign offering 2% off when you buy 2 or more. It was the kind of irony that offered up a rebel yell while politely asking for your credit card.
Is this place serious?
Well, that's America for you. Stick it to the man. As long as you're wearing the right brand while you do it. I call it the mall cultural paradox. Everyone's trying to look counterculture, but they're all buying the same stuff via counterculture.
As they moved deeper into the mall, the crowd thinned, and the stores became more surreal. One store was selling time and space pieces that glowed like miniature galaxies. Another store featured floating price tags that whispered,
Trust me, you need this.
Bucky stopped in front of a shop that felt familiar. It was a clothing store. It looked eerily like the Shop and Save style shop on the second floor of the mall in Everly Heights. But the real shock came when Tina saw the people standing behind the counter. Her parents. Or at least this world's version of them. Her father had a soft, easygoing smile on his face as he folded his sweaters, chatting with a customer. Her mother was standing by the register, warmly asking if an elderly woman needed help in the changing room.
No way.
Whoa! Are those?
They look just like my parents, but they're nice.
You okay?
Yeah, I thought I was getting away from them for a while. Oh, sweetie! Come in. You look cold. Can I help you find a new jacket? Maybe a parka?
We've got some great new arrivals. You like grunge, right? I've got some great flannel shirts over here.
I'm just looking.
Oh, sorry. I try not to assume how people identify. Musically, that is.
Her parents. These people who looked like her parents continued talking to her as if she were a regular customer. They asked about her day, what she liked, and if she was hungry and needed anything from the food court. It was so normal that it almost hurt.
You good?
It's not fair. Why can't they be like that? How did I get stuck with these screw-ups?
The multiverse is a damn trickster. Always dangling what could have been in front of your face to make you second guess what is.
I might as well be trapped in a Harvey Danger song. Paranoid, alone, and way too aware of how pointless this is.
But you ain't alone, Tina. You've got a whole crew of people who care about you at W.E.I.R.D.E. Well, most of us.
I know. It's just hard.
Well, I get it. But you're stronger than you think.
Thanks, Bucky.
Anytime. Now, how about we finish this fun run with a victory lap around the virtual reality arcade? It ain't great, but it ain't terrible either.
Do they have Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. All 12,000 versions.
When they finally returned to Everly Heights, Bucky dropped Tina off just down the street from her house. The moment her feet touched the familiar cracked pavement, she could hear her parents again.
Well, I don't give a good goddamn whether your account is over.
But this time, something felt different. The memory of the alternate version of them lingered in her mind. Bittersweet, but oddly grounding. She couldn't fix them, but perhaps she could find her own way, just like the version of them she'd stumbled upon in that shimmering mall.
Okay, let's see here. There was a rumor that there was a interdimensional portal down at the walking bridge by the coffee shop, but it ended up being two kids experimenting with acid. And no, I haven't confirmed that the acid didn't actually send them to another dimension. Waiting on the lab results. You know how it is.
As she listened to Jim drone on about the latest dimensional anomalies, normally she'd be intrigued, but today, her mind was elsewhere, trapped between her newfound responsibilities and the nagging sense she was stuck in Everly Heights, a place she'd once dreamed of escaping.
Tina, are you even listening?
Yeah, sorry. Just thinking.
Well, thinking's overrated. Besides, we got work today, kid.
Susie's not wrong. You can't think your way out of everything. Sometimes the best course of action is, well, action.
Tina smiled sheepishly at the two women. Susie, with her biting wit and no-nonsense attitude, and Cynthia, with her warm, calming presence. They were both older than her, Susie having come from an entirely different era, and Cynthia carrying the wisdom of a woman who had lived through countless battles. Tina admired them both, even when they treated her like a kid.
Ready for today's assignment?
What's the dealio?
The dealio is that we've been tracking an anomaly in Dimension 1108. Nothing dangerous, just a little odd. It's a dimension where the usual rules don't seem to apply. Events echo across the local time stream, like layers of reality bouncing off one another. I want you three to check it out, do some recon, and make sure it won't cause any problems for this dimension down the line.
An echo dimension? Oh, good. Now my sarcasm can repeat itself.
Well, proceed with appropriate caution. These echoes can mess with your perception. If you aren't careful, you could lose track of where or who you are. Tina, keep an eye on your new ring. If it starts acting up, use it to get back to our dimension ASAP. It'll tether your team back here. So if it breaks, you're all stuck until I can find some poor schmuck to come save you.
Oh, please don't let it be Bucky.
It'll definitely be Bucky. So keep an eye on it.
Tina nodded, though she wasn't too worried. She'd been practicing using the ring with Bucky between missions, and she felt like she was ready to make use of it in the field, especially for a little recon mission like this one.
We've got this. Just another day at the office, right?
Right.
Here, bundle up.
A parka? Why would I need a parka?
It's colder than the other side of my bed out there.
The journey between dimensions went smooth, as per usual, but the moment they landed in Dimension 1108, an Arctic wasteland stretching as far as the eye could see, Tina knew something was off. But the most unsettling part was the constant, low echo that seemed to reverberate through the ground beneath their feet.
Good call on the parka. It's so toasty.
Uncle Sam makes decent parkas, sure. But I'd rather be in a dimension with sunbathing.
We're not here on vacation, ladies. Let's find that echo.
Something isn't right. My ring, it's acting...
Great. So, your fancy ring just died. That's fantastic.
I don't know what happened.
Percussive maintenance won't work on our tech, Agent Infantino. It's clearly being impacted by this world somehow.
Oh, well, this place might be freezing. But at least it saves me from a date tonight with Mr. I'm not like other guys.
I didn't sign up for Fargo. Multiverse edition.
So, what's the plan, boss? We take a break and freeze to death, or keep walking until we freeze to death?
We're agents. We investigate, then we contain. We've been in worse spots than this. Well, except you, newbie.
As they trudged forward, making what felt like no progress, she couldn't help but think of all the time she had felt powerless, stuck in Everly Heights, stuck in a situation she didn't ask for. And now, once again, she was stuck in this bare and cold dimension. They came upon a strange structure, half buried in the ice. It was unlike anything Tina had ever seen. Part shipwreck, part fortress, with jagged spires rising from the ground like frozen spears.
Well, if this place has a blockbuster, I'd call it home.
Mm-hmm. As long as they've got a Winona Ryder corner, count me in.
Oh, I could browse those shelves all day. Brad Pitt, John Cusack, Will Smith.
Yeah, just don't say anything about Jada. You might get more action than you bargained for. Huh. Now this looks ancient.
Maybe there's something here that can get my ring working again. Or at least we can find out what's up with that hum.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah. It was this place.
The structure was as cold and uninviting as the landscape outside. Frozen walls stretched in all directions. But at the center was a strange device, pulsing faintly with light. It looked like an old Apple II computer, the kind Tina used back in elementary school.
This is like my last singles cruise. All sparks, then cold as ice.
I hear you, but I'm ignoring you because it's as if this machine is connected to the dimensional foundation, sending ripples out from here through time and space.
The echoes we heard?
That's right. The echoes.
Maybe I can figure this thing out.
Yeah, well, I'd be careful, kid. Last time you messed with a piece of techno junk, we got stuck here.
The ring on her finger flickered back to life.
Now look at that. It's restarting.
I don't know about you two, but I'm getting out of here while the getting's good.
What the hell did you do, kid?
I don't know, but I think we fixed it.
Oh, not bad, rookie. Though, next time, let's aim for more Buffy and less Daria. Yeah, you're way too broody for my taste. Now, can we leave this place before it tries to kill us again?
You know, Tina, my grandson, Nathan, he felt trapped too once. Stuck in a place that didn't treat him right. It took him a while to fight his way out, but that boy is a hell of a fighter. Now, he laid low, came up with a plan, and found allies like me. Sometimes the only way forward is to accept where you are and turn your hardship to your advantage.
It's just, I feel so stuck. You know, Everly Heights, my life there, it's like no matter where I go, I'm always being pulled back. My parents, the kids at school, all the same people doing the same things, day in and day out. It's like nothing ever changes. I used to dream about leaving, about getting out, finding something bigger. But now, with all this right in the middle of Everly Heights, I don't know if I'll ever really get away. And honestly, sometimes I wonder if I even deserve to.
I get it, Tina. I really do. Feeling stuck, like you're going through the motions, wondering if there's more out there. Believe me, you're not the only one who's felt that way. Oh, yes, I've been there too, at different points in my life. And sometimes it's hard to see past where you are and imagine things being different. But life's not about running away. It's about figuring shit out. Now, you may feel stuck now, but that doesn't mean you're powerless.
It's just... Everly Heights feels like a magnet. Like no matter what I do, I'm destined to always get pulled back to it. And now, after losing Ken, I don't even know what I'm supposed to want anymore.
Look, Tina, fate brought you exactly where you need to be. Maybe Everly Heights is trying to show you something about yourself that you can't see yet.
What if I don't know what that something is?
That's okay. None of us ever do at first. The important thing is you're trying to figure it out. And that's much more powerful than running away. Look, life's a bit like a mixtape. Some tracks hit you in all the right places, and some are just filler. But you gotta give each track a chance.
I give a song 30 seconds. Max. Come on, ladies. Mama has a hot date with David Duchovny tonight. Just me, Mulder, and a cardboard carton of the finest General Tso's chicken in all of Ohio. Heaven.
Tina wrote up her report on a recent mission in a universe that was basically like Jurassic Park, minus the scientists and the ethical quandaries. She'd put the ring Jim had given her through its paces, and it always worked. Mostly. A few hiccups here and there, but nothing the new, improved, confident Tina Infantino couldn't handle.
You look like you just fought your way through a dimension ruled by caffeine withdrawal. Everything good?
It's just this beatbox. It's been acting up again. It even burned my finger a little when I was asleep last night.
You wear that thing when you're sleeping?
No, it's just a figure of speech.
Oh, good. Because those things ain't perfect. It could send you to another dimension without waking you up.
I'll manage.
Tina, Bucky, what's the good word?
Attention, W.E.I.R.D.E agents. Breach detected in W.E.I.R.D.E headquarters, breaking our 29-month no-breach hot streak, just shy of the 30-month record.
Well, there goes the pizza party.
A woman, dressed in sleek, black clothing, emerged from the shadows near the corner of the room. It was the mysterious woman she'd encountered before, in that dark dimension.
It's you! I thought we sent you back to where you came from.
Susan.
I prefer singular Susan now, Jimmy.
Wait, singular Susan? That's what you're going with? A little comic booky, ain't it? This is a classy place, lady. They make me call the John the disposal facility, for Christ's sake.
What else would I call myself? I'm the only me across the entire multiverse. No duplicates, no alternates, and not one damn cartoon animal variant. Just me, singular Susan. The rest of you have an infinite number of different lives you might have led. But me, I'm unique.
It's a shame she can't find a version of herself who could think up a decent name.
Your people have been poking around where they don't belong, Jimmy. It's time to end these foolish games of ours.
Take cover, people.
Look, we can't handle her like this. She keeps going in between realities. There's nothing solid to shoot.
Mr. Colvin! Something is wrong with the ring! It's...
the world around her blurred, the flashing lights fusing with her skin. Her blonde hair glowed with all the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, green, yellow, blue, indigo, and most strikingly, violet. The sensation was overwhelming, like being pulled apart and stitched back together at the same time. She could feel the multiverse, endless threads of possibility, other versions of herself stretching out before her like a web. I am electric. I am the sun and the stars and the wind and the air. I am a melody strummed on the strings of the universe. I am infinite.
You think you can fight me? You can't even handle that tacky ring of yours.
Tina pushed herself to her feet as the energy continued to flow through her. She wasn't just feeling the multiverse now. She was connected to it. Every version of herself, every timeline, every possibility was right there, within reach. And for the first time, she saw Susan clearly, saw her weaving in and out of dimensions, shifting between realities. It wasn't just that Susan was manipulating the breach. She was anchored to it. Her power came from it. And if they could sever the connection, she could be stopped. And in an instant, she jumped, slipping into a different version of herself from a different reality, with some dude named Solo Simon. But in this reality, Tina was a little more experienced, a little more clever. The important thing was, now that she knew this Tina's plan to take down her enemy, Tina knew exactly how to do the same thing to Susan. And just as quick as she had jumped, she was back in her own reality, her eyes blazing with newfound determination, her rainbow hair wild and glowing.
Stand back, guys. I've got this.
Got what? A death wish? You're burning worse than Candy's stovetop stuffing.
What? How did you? It's too early on this world for you to...
Surprise, bitch!
Take this, Susan.
You can't stop what's coming. The multiverse is unraveling, and you're just kittens playing with the string. He is coming, and he will burn everything.
Now, Bucky, use the concentrated force field generator before she recovers.
Not bad for a girl who spends her Friday nights watching TGIF and eating pizza rolls.
You did good, Tina. Better than good. In fact, my scanner shows that you moved through the multiverse all on your own.
Thanks, but I think I broke your gadget.
Broke? I think it worked just as advertised. Right, Bucky?
Hey, look at that! Project Infinite Tina actually worked out! Despite my bad back slowing me down a little, multiversal travel built in. That's gonna save a ton on our electric bill.
The boys in DC will love that.
Tina laughed with everybody else, but she couldn't stop thinking about that name. It had a ring of possibility. Infinite Tina.
So, am I like Sam Beckett jumping into alternate lives?
That's a solid current cultural reference, which is totally safe here at home. Good news, gang! She can learn!
I think we need to revisit your role here at W.E.I.R.D.E. We could use somebody who can handle things on a personal scale, less outspend. We can start sending you, well, all the yous, on more solo missions. If you're up for it.
Are you offering me a promotion, Mr. Colvin?
Call me Jim. And yes, you've earned it.
The crew exchanged relieved glances, the workers slowly getting back to work as the room settled back into its normal hum of activity. But Tina couldn't shake Susan's last words.
The multiverse is unraveling. He is coming, and he will burn everything.
As Tina looked around at her friends, the team she had come to trust, she knew their journey was far from over. If the multiverse was truly unraveling, then this was only the beginning. But with Tina's new powers, she was ready to face whatever came next. When Tina returned home, the stillness of her life crept in around her like a pile of plowed snow. The rush of the multiverse, the danger, and the adrenaline. It all felt like a dream. But now she was back in her room. The mundane life of school, chores, and lousy parents stretched out in front of her, like the never-ending winter wonderland outside her bedroom window. The only thing Tina could focus on was waiting to hear from Jim. She knew she couldn't talk about her W.E.I.R.D.E adventures. Not to her parents, not to anyone.
Tina, get your ass down here. Supper's ready. I'm coming. How was school today? It was fine. Fine? I don't buy it. You've been so quiet lately since your Asian friend went missing.
Tina poked at her food. There were 1,000 things she wanted to say. 1,000 explanations she could give for why she had been distant. Why school felt like a cage now. But none of them would make sense in this moment. To these people.
I'm fine, Mom. I'm just tired.
You damn kids. All you ever do is sit in your damn room playing on that confuser machine your mama got you last Christmas.
I guess I can make friends with your 12-pack of PBR in the fridge. Seems to be working out just great for you.
When I was a kid, we went out in the world and we did shit. We can't get you to leave the damn house. Well, we can't. That IRS dude, Jimmy, he sure can. Doesn't sit right with me.
I'll try to get out more.
The next day, Tina found herself at the coffee shop, a familiar hangout where half of Everly Heights under 25 crowds seemed to congregate. The place had a dingy charm, a quiet rebellion etched into its mismatched furniture, and walls plastered with band posters and community flyers. Tina found a table, the same one where she and Ken used to sit, and memories came flooding back. The way they used to talk for hours, laughing about stupid things, planning trips they'd never take. It was hard to be here, to be anywhere without him. Jeremy had embraced local theater, acting in several shows. These days, everybody knew Jeremy as the geeky actor, and Dick barely ever even bothered him.
Hey, Tina. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
You're looking, I don't know, pensive? Everything cool?
Just life, you know? It can be suffocating.
Yeah, I get that. Everly Heights can feel like a trap sometimes, huh?
It's like after space camp, this town feels so small.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been plotting a way out of here for years. The punk scene helps, though. There's some real talent around here if you know where to look. Oi, oi, oi!
Punk scene? This is Everly Heights.
Oh man, you don't know? Where have you been?
It's classified.
For the last month or so, the Everly Heights Arts Board has been putting on a killer punk show over at Pancake and Center Market. You should come tomorrow. It's not exactly space camp or whatever, but we'll have a good time.
I'll think about it. It might be nice to do something normal for once.
Good. It'll be fun. Besides, based on that look you had on your face before I came over, you could use a distraction.
You know, I could.
Hey, do you want to go down to the walking bridge and see if there are any ducks?
They aren't assholes, are they?
I don't think Chester's there today.
Let's go check out those ducks.
It reminded Tina of her recent adventure in the duck dimension, Dimension 1934. Tina smiled at the memory, but there was a bitter sweetness to it too, a reminder of how strange and vast her life had become. Just a few months ago, she didn't know much beyond the quiet, small-town drama of Everly Heights. There was still a life to live here. There were still moments to laugh, to cry, and to just be. Tina found herself feeling something unexpected. Hope. The future stretched out before her, full of unknowns. She wasn't just Infinite Tina, jumping through countless realities in search of adventure. She was Tina Infantino, the girl who stuck up for her friends, the girl who could still find a way to belong, even here, in this ordinary world. The multiverse wasn't going anywhere, and neither was she. There would always be more adventures, more worlds to explore, mysteries to solve. But for now, there was this moment, this small slice of life here in Everly Heights. And maybe that could be enough.
Infinite Tina, adapted from the book Infinite Tina, Worlds Apart by Bill Meeks, featuring Mandy McCullough as Tina Infantino, Ken Sako, and other voices. Bill Meeks as Jim Colvin, Hiboticus, Mr. Matheson, Mr. Infantino, and other voices. Dan Pavitich as Noslu the Great, Andrea Lavender as Cynthia Postal, Sean Weiland as Bucky Sutton and Dick Armstrong, Allison Cossett as Susie Rogers, and Shelley Meeks as young Jeremy Hahn. No Tinas were harmed.
Thanks for joining us today for this chapter of Infinite Tina, our big 3-part sci-fi epic. I'm Bill Meeks. Now, while I mixed the tracks and added sound effects, the majority of the voice acting burden was carried by voice actress / audiobook narrator Mandy McCullough, who narrated the entire Infinite Tina Worlds Apart audiobook a couple years ago. I figured you should get to know Mandy, so I asked her to join me for the after show on all 3 episodes of Infinite Tina. Keep listening to hear us discuss the themes and elements of the episode, along with Mandy's experiences as a voice actress. A big welcome to Mandy McCullough, the voice of Tina Infantino, Ken Sako, and several other characters in this pocket of the Everly Heights universe. In this last episode, this episode deals a lot with your character, another character you're playing in this, Singular Susan, the big arch rival to Infinite Tina. So I thought I'd ask you, what one singular quality do you think makes up a Mandy?
I would say positivity. Most people are like, how are you like this and what are you on? And I'm like, it's just who I am as a person. So I would say the one thing, if you boil down all my bits and pieces, positivity.
I feel like you stole my answer and I'm a little negative about it. But, I think, at my heart, I'm an optimist, and anything that I do that comes across, if people listening to this podcast have noticed there's some cynical elements in some of the stories, those are coming from a disappointed optimist. I used to, when I was a kid, people used to complain that I smiled too much. Why are you smiling? You're at a funeral, yes. Bill. Why are you smiling? Because I'm just trying to bring up the mood,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so Mandy, in this episode, Tina travels with Bucky to an alternate world that is basically just like a really big mall. Now, malls were huge when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s as commerce and culture. I know you came up a couple years behind me. What was your perception of malls growing up?
I thought that malls were really cool. We didn't have a ton of money when I was growing up, so we never went to the mall often. So whenever we did, it was what? Seeing a food court, but we didn't ever get food from it. So it was just smelling the smells, seeing the food, seeing all the cool clothes and everything. It was so bright and exciting and fun. And it just seemed kind of like a whole world where anybody who had money could do anything. And I thought that was really interesting.
Some of my favorite mall memories are when I got a little bit older, we would end up getting cash for our birthdays. And then my mom would just take me to the mall, drop me off. And, I'd run around until I spent the $120 or $130 or whatever she gave me.
Nice. Yeah, I bet that was a blast.
Okay, so Mandy, one final question to wrap up Infinite Tina. If we were making the Infinite Tina movie and we get to the final shot where she puts on her jean jacket and walks out into the winter wind with Jeremy to go feed the ducks, what's the end credits song you see playing in your head for Infinite Tina? Bonus points if it's a song from the 90s.
I mean, I feel Smells Like Teen Spirit, right? That seems like the perfect song.
Yeah, and I love the attitude of that. My pick actually was Just a Girl by No Doubt, but those are both sort of just like in your face, F the system, kind of I'm walking out there kind of song. So this is why this project just works so well. We both see the character in almost the same way, or at least in the same genre.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, well, Mandy, I want to thank you so much again for coming, talking to me today, and helping me bring Infinite Tina and Zoo of Zero Tolerance to life. Now, if people dig your voice acting in Infinite Tina and the other Everly Heights tales, where can they find out more about your work and or hire you for their thing?
They can go to www.voiceovermandy.com. Super easy.
Very nice. And thank you so much, Mandy. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Well, that's it for this week. What did you think of Infinite Tina? Shoot an email or audio voicemail to Bill Meeks at everlyheights.tv and we'll share them in a future episode. Join us next week for a brand new story. And remember, there's an infinite number of worlds out there, but no matter how far you travel, Everly Heights is going to find a way to open up a portal and pull you back in. Good night. To infinity and beyond. To infinity and beyond.
This town has a gravity that pulls you by your jeans. It's a half-remembered feeling of some place you've always been. You can try to drive away, but the roads turn you around, 'cause every exit starts a ticking clock till the magnet pulls you back.